Right, here we go. Second phase of this subject-specific spelling test, geography words. So it's for years 7 and 8 in England, 6th grade, ages 11 to 12. I hope you've had a good look at those 20 words and done your look and say, cover, write, check. And I hope that's gone well and that you're confident. Let's get cracking. I know that this one can be this video can be a little bit longer, so I don't want to rush you at all, but I hope you're sitting comfortably for, it'll be about 6.5 minutes, I think. All right, let's get going. Question 1, desert. Desert. It's not a good idea to walk across the Sahara Desert without a bottle of Evian. Desert. If you haven't done one of these tests before, I say the word twice, then put it in the context of a sentence and then say it at the end. Question 1 is desert. Question 2, pollution. Pollution. Los Angeles in the USA is famous for its smog, but the majority of the worst cities in the world for air pollution are in India and China. Pollution. Question 3, densely. Densely. Shanty towns are known as favelas in Brazil or townships in South Africa. Both are very densely populated. Densely. 4, temperature. Temperature. The highest ground temperature recorded is 93.9 degrees Celsius, or 201 degrees Fahrenheit, which was recorded in Death Valley in California. Can you imagine that? Horrendous. You can fry an egg on a pavement out there, or a sidewalk. Question 4 is temperature. Question 5, Edinburgh. Edinburgh. Edinburgh, the capital of Scotland, has a large festival at New Year called Hogmanay, where there is great fireworks display and concerts and festivals, all sorts going on there. Hogmanay is the Scottish festival of New Year. Edinburgh, question 5. Question 6, coast. Coast. Beachy Head and Seven Sisters are spectacular chalky headlands on the coast of East Sussex in England. Coast. Coast. Question 7, hydraulic. Hydraulic. You can see a lot of hydraulic action here as the waves bash against the cliffs. Hydraulic. Question 8, accommodation. Accommodation. The price of accommodation is ludicrous per square foot in Hong Kong. Everyone lives in a flat in Hong Kong. Only the wealthiest people in Hong Kong have lawnmowers, which is an interesting indicator. Accommodation. Question 8. Question 9, infrastructure. The transport, communication, sewage, the water and the electricity. In other words, the entire infrastructure of Radiator Springs needed a complete overhaul. Infrastructure. Radiator Springs. I wonder who's just been watching Cars with their children. I expect you all know that film. Infrastructure. Question 9. Question 10. Tsunami. Tsunami. The tsunami in the Indian Ocean in 2004 cost, let me get this right, it took over 250,000 lives and cost over $15 billion US. Horrendous tsunami in 2004. Tsunami. Question 11, meander. Meander. I'm afraid I only think of one thing with this word, and it was my old geography teacher's favourite word. Meander. Rivers winding down gently in a bend towards the river mouth. Meander. Question 12. Environment. Environment. Dropping Coke and McDonald's wrappers is not very good for the environment. environment. Question 13, business. Business. Dropping a big hint here. Many of you will need to get on the bus in order to do business in your later careers. Business. Question 14, Celsius. Came up earlier actually, but that wasn't the spelling of the sentence, the question of the sentence. Celsius. If you want to convert Fahrenheit to Celsius, try and remember this, there's a good tip for life because people always struggle with this. A simple way to do it is to take the Fahrenheit number, subtract 30 and then halve it. And you'll find you'll get the Celsius reading. So there's a tip from the top, tip for life. Anyway, the word for this test is Celsius. Question 15, volcanoes. Volcanoes. Iceland is famous for its volcanoes, some of which are still active. Volcanoes. Question 16, deposition. Deposition. Glacial deposition produces funny little hills called drumlins. Deposition. Drumlin, another great word. Question 17, cultural. Cultural. When we went on holiday to Rome, we thought we'd engage in a lot of cultural experiences, but we ended up staying in the hotel, ordering in and using the swimming pool. Cultural. That's not the swimming pool inside the room, by the way. Question 18, government. Government. The government of the United Kingdom make big decisions in the Houses of Commons and the Houses of Lords. House of Lords and House of Commons. Government. Question 19, immigration. The Conservative Party are facing a lot of criticism over their policies on immigration at the moment. Immigration. Oh dear. One of the youngsters kicking off. And question 20, tornadoes. Tornadoes. If you haven't seen it, there's a very exciting film called Twister, which is all about tornado chasing in Oklahoma. I'd recommend that one. Certainly exciting stuff. Right, those are the 20 words. Hope you've got all of those right. Make sure you go through them, check them carefully. Be harsh on yourself if you've not written something very clearly. If you haven't dotted an I or crossed a T, that sort of thing. And I hope that you've done jolly well. All right, our next video 3 for this one will be the answers. So we'll see you then. Bye.